guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Landon and we are here again today for another Mochi member request. I'm gonna have to stop doing that one day. Hey guys, today we are here to watch another request today from Amy. So thank you so much again to Amy for this request. Amy's request has something to do with something that's been going on the channel we've been talking about, but never really dove into and made a video about. So I was so excited when she requested this because I was like, listen, I heard about it, I've heard details, but now I'm trying to learn the full story. So today we are going to be watching a small little mini compilation video called Dumpling Incident Explained by VMIN. We've talked about it a lot again recently when we went over 4 o'clock with RM and V. We also talked about it again when we did the Carpool Revisited. So it's just the perfect time to throw it in to get the full story from the mouths of the Dumpling boys. So without any further ado, I just want to say thank you again to Amy. We are going to be watching this video from Bangtan Nation called The Dumpling Incident. So let's learn.
You are most likely to have an argument. Jimin and V.
I love it. Wait, my favorite part. Jimin and V. The way that he says it, I just love it.
Jimin and V, so what would you argue about, Jimin? What would your arguments be about
Mandu.
About dumplings? Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a big sound difference.
너무 창피해. 나는 연습하러 왔으니까 연습 끝나고 먹자였고 태영이는 너무너무 배가 고파서 밥을 먹고 연습하자였어요. 그러고 싸웠어. 형들이 보다 못해 너희 나가서 싸워! 막 이래가지고 밖에서 너 똑같은 말 계속 했어요. 계속 돌고 이래서 너희 들어와 해가지고 연습실에 동그랗게 앉아가지고 또 얘기를 하기 시작했어요. 막 별거 아니라는 거를.
Too fast. It's going too fast. I'm sorry. I'm picturing it all in my head about all fighting about dumplings. They are finished practicing. They go outside. They're like, Dumpling! And then the other 5 are like,
get your asses back in here.
we ain't going nowhere. We're not going anywhere until we solve this.
가지고 또 얘기를 하기 시작했어요. 막 별거 아니라는 걸.
He was about to cry back then. Members were trying to reconcile us by saying it's not a big deal.
결국 그렇게 무산이 되고
Then we made up with each
이게
other.
뭐라고?
Turned out to be after their debut. I even drank for that.
술도 마셨어.
Helllllo, drink it.
4년 5년
It's like a story in a comedy or fantasy movie. I think it was 4 or 5 years
전인 것
ago.
같아요. 그리고 태영이랑 다시 만나서 다시 얘기하면서
Finally made up.
4시간 정도 됐었던 것 같아요.
4 hours?
저희가 이게 친구라서 그런지 내가 다
Hey, I'm on a diet now. Do you really have to eat this in front of me?
다이어트하는데 너는 이걸 꼭 먹어야겠니 싸우고
We fought like that.
별의 별꼴로 싸우고 내가 깨우는
Even the reasons for fighting are so cute. Why did you wake up so late? Oh. I can definitely see this. I know we also talk about how close they have to be because they live together, etc., etc. But it's like, imagine living together for like 7 years at this point. Then the small things can become big things, but it's also easier to solve them. It just may seem like a bigger deal. If that makes sense. I don't know.
데 아니라 뭐, 넌 내가 이렇게 한테 그렇게 나쁜 말을 하니 이런 걸로 싸워.
I'm gonna need a sound editor on this one, Bangtan Nation. We have to listen to it 5,000 times. So the dumpling, okay, I was at a ring at the time.
하고 있었을 때였는데
So the dumplings bang, and I was in the middle of shoots.
콘서트랑 병행해서 하다 보니까 제가 배가 많이 고팠어요. 매니저님께 부탁드려서 저 왕만두 하나만 시켜주세요.
Go get me one of those big dumplings.
그래서 왕만두 하나 시켜서 오자마자 바로 왕만두를 바로 먹었어요. 근데 그때 딱 안무 시작 시간이었어요. 안무가 별로 안 되니까 안무를 하고 먹자. 지민이가 그렇게 얘기했지만 왕만두를 한 입 먹은 입장으로서 저는 이 맛을 싫었거든요. 안 된다. 나는 하면서 먹을 테다. 왕만두를 가지고 하면서 먹자고.
That's too bad. 95 dumplings back. So it was a match against.
하면서 먹자고.
My forehead is continually banging against the floor from eating too much cuteness. These like editors notes here, they are so long for how fast they're going. We need them in a separate space.
끝나고 먹자에.
Only one will survive either the floor or my forehead and eating it after practice. It's like middle sentence. I'm like, I just try to finish this sentence.
싸움이 시작된
The battle begun. Dun dun dun. It's the final dumpling.
그걸로 지민이랑 2일 동안 얘기를 안 나눴어요.
2 days for the dumpling.
하면서
We were both upset with each
2일
other.
동안 얘기를 안 하다가 같이 한잔.
Is this something we're fighting about? We talked about it over. a drink.
그때 지민이가 가장 했던 말 중에 가장 고마웠던 게 난 너에게 힘이 돼주고
I want to be someone helpful to you. I want to be someone helpful. See, oh my God, why am I pausing it to read that twice?
그 명언을 하고 나서 제 마음에 이제 무서운 감정의 화살이
Penelope.
쏟아져 나온 거죠.
Girl. She just jumped on the table. That's the first time she ever did that while recording. The scene I go to pet her and she's like, bitch, don't touch me. This is my choice. Hello? Come here. Come here. I really wanted to get her on camera for y'all, but she is camera shy. But you can hear her. She here. All right, sorry. This is going so fast anyway. Penelope distracted me. So many arrows of emotion
무서운 감정의
came flying towards my heart.
야, 이 지민이라는 천사를 내가 얘랑 싸웠다.
Fighting with this angel.
그래서
So the Dumpling ended up being a comedy, so made up soon after.
화해를 했습니다.
I'm rolling around with because the story is so moving.
만두 중에서
I really love the big size dumplings.
그 왕만두
And thanks to that dumpling,
지민이와
Jimin and I were able to become a lot closer.
그래서 저는 그 왕만두에게 정말 감사합니다.
So he's really grateful for the big dumpling. 7.7 billion people in the world paying their respects to that big dumpling. Okay, woo, 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 woo. And finally, we got dumpling incident explained. I've already told Army. That's exactly what it was.
연습하고 밥을 먹자였고 이걸로 다퉜는데 결국 그냥 화해하고 끝났죠 사실.
아니요, 이것 동안 우리 2주 동안 얘기 안 했어요.
Yeah, let's be real.
제가 그 드라마 촬영할 때였어요. 근데 이제 먹고 싶은 거는 먹었어야 된다고요. 어렸어가지고. 그래가지고 먹으면서 하고 싶다 했는데 지금 멤버들 다 못 먹었는데 너만 먹으면 좀 그렇지 않느냐. 그러니까 연습 끝나고
I see. So, I mean, okay, don't think I'm not putting words in their mouth. I'm definitely not putting words in their mouth, and I'm definitely not putting thoughts into their head or anything like that. But I'm just wondering if V, since he was like going off and doing his own first drama, not saying the boys were jealous, I'm not saying that. Obviously, they were very, very, very supportive of him. But I wonder if that scenario is kind of what started it. So let's say he walks in the room after he's like, I just did my big drama. I want to eat now. And they're like, no, none of us have eaten yet. We're going to dance first and then we're going to eat. And then V kind of, I wonder if they were seeing it along the lines of like, oh, well, he walked in, he just did his drama, he gonna make his own rules, he's not gonna think about anybody else. And I wonder if that's what kind of angered Jimin without realizing what it was that angered him. I'm definitely not saying that Tay was walking in and being like, I'm the king of the world, I'm eating now, nobody's listening to me, and like spitting fire. But what I am saying is that it may be something like that was unconscious because of something the first time this was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time that one of them was off doing something pretty major alone. I think that V was probably just hungry from working so hard in both places and doing so much that he might have passed out. My solution, let's see. I would have said, V, you get to eat one dumpling. You get to eat one dumpling. And then he would say, how are you going to control me? And I'll be like, shut up. And then we're going to write a song together called Friends Part 2. No, okay. But I do love how Friends came out of it. I don't want y'all to think, I'm just speculating about how this could have arose after all the time and stuff they spent together. What could have particularly triggered this dumpling incident to the point that we are still talking about it today. So that's my little theory. I don't know if it's right. Y'all let me know in the comments below. What do you think is the reason that it actually happened?
야, 나 배고프다고 먹으면서 해야 돼. 야, 별로 안 하고 그냥 끝나고 먹어 이거였어요. 그래가지고 예민해져서 저희가 그때 저희도 좀 예민했었어요. 멤버들 좀
Y'all are still touchy.
예민하니까 나가서
대답도 안 했어요.
맞아 대답도 나하고 똑같은 얘기 반복하다가 야 다시 내려와 내려왔다가 통락하는 듯해서 얘기하다가 결국 저하고 슈가랑 나갔죠. 술 마시러 나가고 그리고 제가 취해서 우리 그때 기억나요. 뒤 공원에서 둘이 다시 만나가지고
The park. So this is when they were meeting at the park for 4 o'clock. It was like meeting at the park, but now I know Jimin was drunk when he went to the park at 4 o'clock. So I guess that makes some sense.
제가 취해가지고 이거 영상 있어요?
영상
이게
Oh, bitch. Release the receipts. Release the receipts. No. If it's gonna bring up any drama, don't do it. Obviously, keep it for yourself. Remember that life will always bring you problems, but you can always work them out. That's what needs to be your reminder.
잠깐만. 근데 진짜 웃긴 게 우리가 싸웠는데 술 먹고 기분 안 좋아져서 왔는데 니 일어났는데 이러는데 그거 영상을 찍고 있는데 얘요
Him.
내 일어났는데
저 그때 쓴 곡이 넷이에요. 진짜? 나 그때 쓴 곡.
Wait, you didn't know?
그 공가서 썼다고 했던 거 있잖아.
Oh, maybe.
그게 넷이야?
Wait,
그게 그때가 새벽 4시라.
watch him acting like you don't know what's about him. He didn't watch the Bang Tan Bomb.
였어. 4시 반인가 4시인가.
그런 비하인드 만두 사건 덕분에 친구와
그때 진짜 그것 때문에 저 4시 만들었어.
우리는 만드는
Oh, my favorite.
이제는 나 만두 먹고 안 싸울 거지?
Oh, I know. I love this a lot too because I did watch this performance at Bang Bang Con, but I love this. I never thought about it like this. That Jimin took the bite first. He said, "So now we can eat." And I love how he took it out already and it's already like a half-eaten one, so it's implying that it's time to eat. And I'm sorry. And
이제는 나 만두 먹고 안 싸울 거지?
love it. Okay, so you can't sit here and tell me that you've never had a fight with a friend that was very, very weird. Like, just to be real, Seth and I have been best friends for like 10 years. We fought about weird shit in life. It was never anything big about like friendship and stuff like that. It's always about, we agreed on 70 degrees for the air conditioning and it's 69 now or something like that. But that's the kind of thing that friendship grows from. If you are responsible and if you are dedicated to the friendship, you can always talk it out and you can always resolve it in the end. And I think that's exactly what, this is the perfect example of like resolving these conflicts within friendships can result in something beautiful. In real life, it'll just be a growing friendship or something like that. In this case, it turned out to be 2 amazing songs, top hits or whatever. But you see what I'm saying. But I love this video so much. So thank you to Amy for requesting this so I can get in more detail exactly what happened. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos soon. But until then, love you. Bye. Would love to know them by name. So